Hello everyone, today I'm working on an A1707 2017 MacBook Pro. It has two broken speaker connectors. Looks like someone put super glue down to try to fix it, so I'm going to be replacing those, as well as a MOSFET for one of the fans which is running at full speed. To begin, I'm just starting out here by preparing both of the speaker jacks, checking what condition the pads are in. We can see here that some of the pads were ripped off with the connectors. What I'm going to do now is just begin by tinning what's left of the pads, and then I will find new speaker connectors from a donor board and carry on from there. This is one of the MOSFETs that controls the fan speed for one of the exhaust fans on this MacBook. It was torn off. Apparently that's pretty easy to do. It's a really tiny component. These are 0201 resistors on each side of it. So same process here. I just tin the pads and find a replacement MOSFET from a donor board. This is the right side speaker connector. Same deal, there's one torn pad, the rest look like they're intact. You also see quite a bit of super glue, crazy glue on the board there. What I'm doing is I'm just tinning that pad remnant that is left, and I'm gonna place the new connector down and try to do a reattachment. So I'm just laying down some fresh flux, and I have a newly scavenged speaker connector from a donor board, which I'm going to just place down and reflow into place. Because of the torn pad, what I'm going to actually do is just shift it down a bit so that the pin for the torn pad will make contact, and then I'm going to come back in with a soldering iron and just add a blob of solder, and then what I've done off camera is a continuity check just to make sure that that pad is indeed connected to where it needs to be. Here I'm just doing a continuity check to make sure that that pad is connected to where it needs to connect to. The multimeter is beeping, so we're good to go. And now I'm just going to repeat the exact same for the left speaker connector. This is a 4-pin connector. Same thing, the pad is torn in a very similar manner, so I can just do the same thing where I apply the new connector, shift the whole thing down just a little bit, and then come back in with a soldering iron just to ensure that that second pin there makes contact. Here's a shot of just removing the MOSFET from the donor board. Lay down some flux, hit it with some hot air, and then once it's free, we'll just put it aside and then apply it to the board. Back over to our board that we're repairing, just preheating the board, adding some new flux, and then I'm going to apply the MOSFET, set it into place, and just make sure that it's aligned correctly, and then we should be done. And here's a quick test after reassembly. No loud fan spinning at all. Speakers work on both sides to fix.